All right, welcome back. So 3 sizable wildfires here burning in the state. The Magpie Rock Fire, it's up over 2,000 acres. That one's gaining some steam. The Clear Creek Fire, no growth on that, 95% contained. Both of these up northwest Montana. A newer fire here south of Big Timber, the Whistle Creek Fire. It's a little over 100 acres, and we've got about 90 firefighters that are working that fire here. The smoke, some of it is coming from that Magpie Rock Fire here, but we've got more smoke from fires into Northern California. Looking at the satellite out there today, you can really see some of these fires churning out some smoke that is being blown off towards the north and then right across Montana, and it keeps going across the northern tier. There is smoke from wildfires out west that go all the way to New York City, right across the northern tier of the country. A little hazy out there. Still, it's not terrible as far as the air quality or visibility. 93 currently in Helena, Great Falls. All right, you could see off in the distance, and you can also see a couple little rain shafts out there. 92 right now in the Electric City. 92 in Havre was 98. Jordan hit 100 degrees, currently 94. Northwest Montana, Libby, 102 for the high temperature today. This part of the state through northern Idaho, eastern Washington, still under a heat advisory for this evening, but also tomorrow afternoon as well. Scattered thunderstorms developing here throughout the state, mainly in central and eastern areas. But just in the last hour or few, we've got a couple of storms popping west of Augusta here. You can see the clusters of storms. Now, I mentioned the effects will be complex from the thunderstorms. Yes, you could get some rain, maybe getting you off the hook for watering the lawn if one of the heavy storms moves overhead. But these storms will produce lightning. They'll produce erratic wind. So the rain, a good thing. The rain also may cool you down, but the wind, the lightning strikes, bad things, naturally, but just off towards the west, you can see that storm right there, and a little storm kind of building between Great Falls and Fort Benton, maybe on the west and south side of Fort Benton. Big Sandy up through Rocky Boy, right around Havre. We've got a couple of downpours out there through Guilford, Fort Belknap, off towards the east, pushing into the Malta area. A couple of isolated thunderstorms still north of Glasgow. Kind of small storms here. We're not talking monster severe thunderstorms. Had a few cells over the Little Belt Mountains earlier in the afternoon. Here's the bigger picture, and a couple of low pressures continue to work their way through, courtesy of high pressure that kind of steered them up from the desert southwest through Wyoming and Montana, and now they're moving out into the central part of the country. So long range, let's go through the weekend here. Isolated thunderstorms this evening. For Friday, a few isolated thunderstorms, maybe a little higher concentration of storms out northeast Montana here. Saturday starts out dry, a couple of thunderstorms popping closer to the Continental Divide that could impact Helena, possibly Great Falls on Saturday afternoon. Again, isolated thunderstorms. Most people will stay dry. And then into Sunday, a few isolated thunderstorms once again popping in the afternoon. Heading into Monday, though, I think we'll have a little more in the way of widespread thunderstorm activity with a cold front that will be sweeping through. No, it won't be cold. It's not even going to be cool. It will be warm after the front goes through. So we'll go from hot to warm with temperatures in the 80s likely for highs on Tuesday. Pretty nice. And Wednesday, not looking that bad either. Here's the forecast for tomorrow. For Friday, high temperatures going up into the 80s and the 90s. A little east wind here across the state, kind of keeping the temperatures from going up too fast. But Missoula, 99 degrees for the high tomorrow. A few isolated thunderstorms. Fortunately, it's not very windy unless you get near one of those thunderstorms producing erratic wind. For Saturday, high temperatures once again up into the 80s and the 90s. The air mass likely gets even hotter here for Sunday, coming close to 100 degrees. But I think Helena and Great Falls will stay just shy of 100 degrees. And then Monday, here comes a front with some thunderstorms and some cooler air behind that front. So up into the mid and upper 90s here this weekend into early next week. Upper 80s to the lower 90s Tuesday and Wednesday. 95, though. The heat is back next Thursday. And for Great Falls, isolated thunderstorms until Monday. Better chance for seeing some thunderstorms. After Monday, things slightly cool down.
Still to come on the news at 6, because of COVID-19, so much is now